Okay. Now I realize that it's time for me to talk again, which is nice. Since we are here at the Cultural Center of Valve, we have our one-to-one art festival Kehä, and our 10th anniversary year is now starting with the audience. And we have lovely people here listening to the conversation. And if you are listening to this conversation in the years to come in Spotify or other places, welcome. And welcome our lovely artists.
So, my name is Inês. Inês Magalhães. I am from Portugal. This is my first time here in Kehä Festival. I am bringing my project Agora. And I have so far experienced Hinterlands yesterday. And it's basically a 3D headset, a virtual reality headset that you put on, and there is an entity that dances in the room. And then there's just like these visual creations, shapes, and also sound that interact with the dancer and with you. And it made me feel very much like in an alternative universe where there's just this very organic, very fluid sort of shapes around, and it's very magical.
Hello, my name is Giulia Gallina. I'm here at Kehä Festival, and my piece is called Sonic Migrations. But the other very interesting piece that I have seen this morning by an artist called Harry Piispanen is Barn Landscape. And I was quite impressed by this piece. It's basically a reconstruction of a typical Finnish barn that he did during an art residency. And what happens in this piece is that you basically put this barn that he made in wood over your head, and you are presented with a movie that he filmed, and you get to see things exactly in his own perspective, because while he was filming the movie, he had the barn on his head, and so he was like moving around some different landscapes. I love the absurd element in that, because he was going around naked with a barn on his head at some point, and I really love the idea that you get to see in his own perspective what happens, because you really have like this small door in front of your eyes, and then like the little gaps between the wood in the barn through which you can see, of course, like the video. So I found it absolutely brilliant.
I'm Satu Hakamäki. I'm an artist myself, and I experienced as first piece Sonic Migrations, which was sound journey, I would call it. I had a possibility to choose the posture, and I wanted to lie down to be relaxed. And then the journey was kind of a soundscape. I was able to choose in the beginning the theme, and then first the artist was creating a soundscape by themselves, and then together with me by touching my skin, and I was holding this cable, so my body was creating the soundscape together with the artist. I perceived it as healing also, with the resonances in the body, and I really felt that as a journey I got some visions in my mind. So I really felt it was a journey and a relaxing experience, something that really took me away from my normal way of being. But I think what art is for.
My name is Aino Granlund. I'm an operations coordinator in cultural cooperative ILME, and I've been producing Kehä Festival this year and last year and the year before that. Yeah, I saw Ines Makale's Agora with my son, with my 7-year-old son, and he is really waiting for Kehä Festival every year. So he really wants to, like, where am I going next? Yeah. So Agora was something that was suitable for kids also. I think Ines's energy is really welcoming, so she made it really easy for us to enter the piece, and she basically said that what we can do, and it was about freedom to do whatever you want with paper and pen and with the music. At first my son was really like, I don't know where to start, I don't know what to do, but then Ines was there just to draw and like the piece herself. So my son just watched Ines and figure out that, okay, I can actually just sit here and do whatever I want. And it was actually really great because he's the kind of a person who doesn't have motor skills really well. Like, he has some problems with that. But at the end, he just took the pen and started like drawing something. And I could see that he was listening to the music, and he just started to draw. And it was like, he asked, can I do this? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Like, there's no limits. You're not at school. You don't have to do anything, or you can do anything if you want. And I could have done that for hours.
Yeah.
I think it was very simple. Like, you just listen to music and you have the pen and the paper, and that's it.
Yeah.
But somehow you just get into the piece and, okay, this is coming from my hand. Like, I don't know what is happening, but I'm just doing this. It's kind of a magical. So I think that's what Ines wanted us to experience.
Hello, my name is Ana Souza. I'm a Portuguese artist and artistic director of Gato Escaldado Teatro, and I'm the organizer of the One-to-One Festival in Oeiras in Portugal. I would like to talk about Nina's piece, Inside, because it stayed with me. It's one of the pieces that had most impact in me. And it's a funny and scary piece at the same time. So basically, you go inside this office that it's like a finance office. It's a very strict office. And she starts to reconstruct your dream. So you are there, you don't know what you are doing there, but then you have to help her to reconstruct your dream. And it's a very funny experience because you have to give some elements from your life, nothing personal, just funny. And with those elements, she creates this story that really has the pace of a true dream. It impacted me because it was such a funny experience and also really tailored to me. So I felt special. And I think I saw it yesterday, and I think this night I dream about that.
So hello, I'm Signe Leva. I'm the artist here with the piece Hands. And so I saw Joy Machines by Aapo Nikkanen that uses hypnotherapy methods in this art setting. And it was for me a very interesting trip, I would say. Because I suffer from a lot of chronic pain, and first I was very much like, okay, like it is difficult for me to be with all this pain.
Yes.
It is difficult for me to actively feel it and think about it. But then it reached a point where I didn't have the pain anymore. And yes, so for a moment I, without any medication, didn't feel the pain. And then it moved on to a different point where I felt, okay, now I feel this pain here, but it was with perhaps curiosity and even humor, or this light feeling about it, not, oh, pain means suffering, but pain, interesting, here I feel this. Yes, so it was, it was interesting to, because it was also almost sleep-like, but not sleeping, kind of being very focused, yet very blurry at the same time. Yeah, it was very interesting.
I'm Katri Rauhanjoki, and I've seen Take My Love, and I was asking for a special item or special story. I came into the room and there were a lot of items and pictures and everything. But then Eva was saying that you could ask help for her if you wanted certain kind of story. And because I saw Eva last year here too, and then it was her piece was about Ukraine and war, and now he has this love piece here. So I'm a writer, and I'm writing a novel that involves war and love. So I was asking, do you have like a romantic love story that is very violent and has abusive element? And she said, wait, I have it, but I don't have it like here. I have to find it. And then she found me this person and the story and 2 bottles of perfume. And the story is heartbreaking. And the thing is that she who told the story is also a writer. So this is so many levels connecting, and I was really overwhelmed and touched. And the most touching part of it was when I had opportunity to write to this person, like a feedback. And then I really realized that, this is the real person that I've heard her, her voice in my ears, and she has really experienced these things. And I was so grateful that I could have this story. And I'm really, really touched. I was really impressed with this Eva's Take My Love.
So I am Harri Piispanen, and my own piece is Latomaisema, and I experienced Jaakko Autio's piece, where first I entered the space, and Jaakko helped me to put on the EEG headband that measures my brain waves, and then I was free to explore the space the way I wanted, either to sit down or move freely within the space. And the brain waves would produce a visual onto a larger screen, and in a way created like a loop, like a feedback loop of what I saw, and then reacted to that. I decided to go lie down in the middle of the space and just kind of like start tripping with the animation. So not to like meditate or anything, but like to follow the patterns, which were actually really mesmerizing. And I had a short time to experience it, but it was really a hypnotic experience. I could have stayed there for a lot longer than I did. And I think I kind of like lost track of time while being there. Yeah, a hypnotizing piece, I would say.
Great, thank you.
So my name is Jaakko Autio. I'm an artist in this festival, and I want to experience the Aristotle and Me performance. And I went into the room, and there was a table, and I believe Katri was the name of the woman sitting there. And then I saw a piece of paper, and there was like this shape of a mountain drawn on the paper, and different papers defining different moments, like the original happiness and so forth. And then she asked me to either imagine a story that comes up, or then tells a true story of my life. So then this one rather embarrassing story came to my mind, and she made questions about it, and she placed the papers. She somehow made my story into a full what's the word? It's like a hero's journey, so that my embarrassing story had this kind of a resolution at the end. And she kept on making kind of exact questions about my journey, and there was a red line, and every time I was able to articulate the event, what happened, and she helped me how to articulate it. She would make a knot on this red rope. I should have it here. And then it was quite a funny moment. We went through this. Here we have it. So now I'm holding the red rope, and there's knots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knots on the story. And at the end, finally, there is a small piece of paper, brown paper, and she wrote this outcome of the story. And the outcome is, this is quite funny one, at least in Finnish sense. When you try your best, it's almost enough.
Here we finish our walk through Valve Cultural Center in Oulu. Thanks to all the artists who have shared their experience and perspective on fellow artists' work. Also thanks to Julia Galina for sharing an excerpt of the piece Sonic Migration, which she created and performed in this project. And last but not least, thanks to ILME team for producing this wonderful event for 10 years so far. Keep on listening to One-to-One podcast. In the next episodes, we will talk more with artists, performers, and producers. Bye-bye.